Welcome to the Coutinho Show, where we can learn to reimagine our lifestyle. This is my first podcast. A lot of you from all over the world have been asking me to start a podcast for the longest time. I planted that seed in my mind and I was thinking about it. But today, here I am in Africa with this beautiful lady, Judy, from the Masai Tribe. And I said, this got to be my first podcast, where we're going to talk about simple things in life. You know, there's enough of science, there's enough of preaching out there. I want to meet great people. I want to meet people around the world, take their stories, and empower you to make your own decisions about what's right for your life and your health. So, Judy, thank you so much for being here. I've had a lovely last 3 days with you. I had the privilege of visiting her village and spending time with the Masai tribes, understanding their nutrition, health, and everything that they do. So, Judy, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you so much, Luke. My name is Judy Rotiken. I'm born and raised here in Maasai land, and I'm glad to work here at Ishara as a hostess and also as a camp naturalist. And the only thing we are chasing in life is how beautiful our land is and how the environment is keeping us happy. Thank you.
The reason I'm at Ishara in Kenya, Ishara belongs to very good friends of mine, and I finally decided to make a trip to Africa, meet my patients in the city, and then come back and find my healing in Ishara. The beauty of this place is it has someone like Judy and many more. She's from the Masai tribe, but she's empowered herself to move out of that tribe, even though she's still connected with the tribe, and come here and explore a new way of working, a new way of earning, and a new way of empowering women. Judy, women empowerment is very, very important to you. I know you've gone through your own struggles in life. What is your message for women out there who are struggling, who are in pain, who may have very low confidence? What is your message for women?
Oh, thank you, Luke. My message to women is that since I am a woman, I just argue them that you should always learn who you are, accept who you are, have your self-confidence, and also believe in yourself. Secondly, I would like to tell women in the world that the simple life that you live, you must be contented with it. Nature is wide, the world is big, and it always look at us women that we can always do our best if we feed our soul in good things and our minds in good things. We always look away that we can have the outlet of all negativity and stand and accept who you are, and definitely you can sharpen your destiny.
That's beautiful, Judy. I spoke to you a couple of days ago. We were talking about happiness because everyone here is happy. They also have problems. Like everyone has problems. You have problems. I have. Everyone has problems, but they're happy all the time. And it's not the faking kind of happiness which we see a lot in our cities where people have to try to be happy, chase happiness, wear different masks, over-socialize, drug themselves, over-drink, eat the wrong foods to try to be happy all the time. Over here, it's natural. I observed this. And nature is very, very healing. There was one powerful word that goes very deeply with my heart as well, which is acceptance. And Judy spoke about this a couple of days ago. Judy, the power of acceptance. You even just mentioned about women and men as well. When we accept ourselves, that's the first ingredient towards, a recipe of happiness or a recipe of improving our life, even though right now we may be struggling. Talk to me a little bit more about acceptance and tell me that beautiful story about the stone in the river.
Oh, thank you so much again, Luke. What you accept about yourself is know who you are on the first place, know the location and the destiny. And then now, after you discover yourself that maybe your dreams are valued, you have to take an action of it. So as I was saying that whatever that you feed your soul and your minds also determines in your body. And when you take a great light in your eyes, not only the natural eyes, but also spiritual eyes, that if you open your eyes on light, even your body will swim in your light. And I was telling Luke about the stone that it's a vision that has been coming to my life as if we can see the stones inside the river or in the middle of the river, and I compare with our natural life is that every time we go through valleys, we go through mountains, and the same thing in that stone. Big trees will pass through, dirty water will pass through, sun will hit the stone, but the stone will remain always the place that it is. But with us human, we just need to raise our faith, to lower our expectation, because all our fingers are not equal. But you should always stand on your line and feel that where I am, I have the responsibilities to work myself out and reach where I've not been. Thank you.
I think that's beautiful because, yeah, we're all stones, and sometimes we're dirty, sometimes we're clean, but we got to raise our faith and know that we can get better. It starts with a seed, that seed of intention and desire, the want to get better. A lot of people have hit rock bottom and they believe they've given up. They can't get better because they've gone through life. They've gone through debt, they've gone through suffering, they've gone through betrayal, they've gone through hurt, they've gone through abuse, and you feel stuck. But we need to understand that we can raise our faith, and as long as we're alive and we have that breath, we have the possibility to rise. And that starts with how we think and how we feel. But when we're living our lives comparing ourselves with everyone around on social media, who's got what, someone has a better body, someone has a better car, that's where our vibrations are so low that we don't understand the fact that, yeah, I'm a human, I'm here right now. Sometimes I have clean thoughts, sometimes my thoughts are not so good. Sometimes I take good actions, sometimes my actions are not so good. And it's okay. It's okay. We don't have to pretend. We just got to remember, raise the faith and strive to be a better human being. And that's where acceptance comes in, right?
Yeah.
If we don't accept ourselves, we can never improve. And that's what I tell my cancer patients, Judy, all the time. First, accept. You're sick. We don't wish it happened.
Yeah.
But now you're sick. What's the next action? What's your take on that?
That's nice. Look, it's just after you accept that now I have that thing. It didn't come coincident, but it was meant to happen. So what you'll do after you accept, I do say men don't die. There's always ways that you work out a problem. One, if you speak it out, that problem that you are suffering in, you will get some advices from people. And you don't only just take words for granted. Go suggest that words, meditate, and from there you will get a solution. Even you will heal whenever you accept and heal your mind first. Let the negativity go out, that now since I'm sick, what next? I'll fight for this thing. Be ready, be positive. And don't accept that this disease has come here to just make me die. No. I can talk a bit about COVID in Masai land, because I do say that many people do not die because of the disease, but you die because of anxiety, fear. You raise the faith of the fear that because that disease is being talked, cancer is being talked all over, AIDS is being talked all over. Now you start feeding your minds that you'll never get healed. But whenever you accept these things are, and the world that we are, you have to pass through a lot of things. But I still say that after you accept that thing, now take the advice, look for the solution, and definitely when your minds get healed first, your soul gets healed, then your body definitely will get healed, even without taking the medicine. Because now you have the positive side of it, it will not kill me. Thank you.
Judy, that's absolutely beautiful. The power of the mind, again, it's so simple. And this is why I say simplicity is the new luxury. You can have all the expensive things in the world, but the real luxury is simplicity. And you heard that right there. All of us have the power of the human mind to use if we choose to use it the right way. Acceptance, the power of the mind, belief. And if we're meant to die, we're going to die. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 1 hour. And that's something I learned in the Maasai, that you can't live with expectation. You don't know what you're going to see, what's going to happen. And I experienced that at Ishara over the last couple of days. You know, we would take off for a game drive in the morning, not knowing what we would see. And we would see the most unexpected beauty of nature. So I think the power of the mind is very important. Judy, your people are happy. I've just seen happy people. I'm sure you'll have problems, but how do y'all stay happy all the time? How are y'all smiling so genuinely? Y'all happy, you'll dance together, you'll sing, you'll live together. Talk to me about that.
Oh, the Maasai people, definitely I can start by saying that they are always contented with the life they live. These people are born knowing that they are always pastoralists. They move a lot. Even their body gets a lot of exercise because they move from one place to another one, always because they take care of their cows. Also the life that they live. Maasai people up to now, when you read to the old generation, they don't take all this food with a lot of chemicals. They'll still stick with nature. These people have to take herbs, a lot of herbs throughout. They take only milk and meat from the cow. And most of them do a lot of exercise. As I said, they like walking. And always women do a lot of work. They build the houses, they go look for firewood, and all the time, even the energy they use in bidding all the time. These people are healthy and they're happy because they like using what is in their surrounding, the environment, and they take life as how it is. They don't demand on what other Western cultures has. Just that now they're introduced to many things, but they still go back and rethink that this life that it's very simple, live with herbs, just going back to our natural life. They still believe that it is the thing that will keep them moving. So Maasai culture is very based in rich with herbal and the natural food that is around us. Thank you.
Judy, I like what you spoke about light, because I'm a fan of sunlight. And light gets in through our eyes and through our soul. And all I've seen in this country and at the Masai Tribe is beauty. Beautiful women, beautiful men, beautiful children, beautiful souls. And you don't look like how we are trained to look in our societies, of how people dress and how they look, the color of their skin, their makeup and all of that. Over here, you don't look for that, because that beauty radiates from inside. And wherever you are in the world, you must experience this at some point in your life. Nature and people who live within nature. And it just makes us think differently about how superficial our lives are back in the city. So Judy, before we end, I have an audience out there. Some of them may be having cancer right now. Some of them may be dying. Some of them are just happy people. Some of them are trying not to get sick. Some of them are beautiful mothers and fathers and children. That's my audience. What message do you want to leave with them? And this is not the last time I'm talking to Judy. We're going to be speaking a lot more and speaking to a lot more people in the tribe in this beautiful country to learn from their culture, absorb, and not just see what, documentaries out there want us to see. You're going to see the truth out here in beauty. Judy, from your heart, what message do you have for everyone out there?
Okay, look, before I give out the message to the world, I'll just talk a little bit about Ishara, what they have. I just say that Ishara is an amazing place to be, and it's an environment whereby it just keep your minds focused on the nature. And the real thing that why I love being at Ishara and as a part of my family is that they really have good vision for our people, our community, and I've seen them doing this in practice. So I would like to talk with the whole world, especially those people that are suffering in some other things. It can be mentally, it can be physically, that you'll never walk alone if you listen. The little talks are from the good people who try to talk with you. And also the way I put it first, that you should always accept what you are going through and always know who you are and the location that you are. Because I know one story about a man called Bartimaeus, that he shouted, although the crowd was misleading him, don't talk, just keep that thing for yourself. But he shouted and also get to be helped. So when you just look for a friend who you can share this thing, don't ever fear to say what you are going through. Because if you have that power of speaking it out, then you have to listen, and also you have to heal after you listen and digest what you are being told. So don't suffer alone, keeping that thing in your heart. Always release the negativity and what you are going through. And I know definitely you are going to get the real answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judy. That's the power of acceptance. That's the power of expression, not keeping stuff within you. Find those people, express, and also listen. It's so important that you do that together. So before we end, Judy, I want to thank you for this beautiful experience over the last couple of days. And, so I had a lot of time with the tribe as well, and they had a naming ceremony for me. It's in my heart. It's stuck over there. I was privileged to even get branded over here with a stick, which was, like they made fire out of it and branded me over there. I still can't pronounce my name. I have a Maasai name right now. So Judy, what's my name? And if you can explain the meaning behind it, please.
Okay, Luke, I say once again, we are really grateful to have you here. You are definitely inspired person to our life and even to our mental. Some of us start healing now because of your words. just simple words, but they'll take us long. In Maasai community, first of all, before I say your name, they put this brand that they just put you one, just as an indication of how brave, and also how brave you are, not only to face lions, what they used to do, but how to face life. Because there are a lot of difficulties in your way, not only difficulties in life, but also internally. So men and ladies who are just to be put in that mark to know how brave they can go throughout some other things in life. So you are now one of the people that we recognize in the village that you have passed through that stage. Also about his name, we've given him a very great name and a powerful name, Olonyu, meaning that he is a very patient man, and through his persistence, he will take us along and give us hope that we need in this life to move on. Thank you, Luke, and you're welcome in this Ishara family, because now I believe you are part of us. This is not the last time. We are here to accept you anytime. Feel at home. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you, everyone, for listening. All I want you to do, like I said, my podcast is not about preaching. I want you to listen, empower yourself with what you heard. Take something away. Practice it. If you need it, share it if you have to. But take something, empower yourself with whatever you need to make this one life that you have on this beautiful planet extraordinary. And please use the power of nature to heal. You have a diet plan, you have medicine, they could be powerful. But when you immerse yourself in nature and align with nature, there's harmony outside, harmony within. That is healing. When there is disharmony outside and disharmony in, there is disease. Judy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more. We're going to continue our journey, learning, sharing, and evolving.